Hello everyone and welcome back to the English Tube. I hope you're doing well. Today we are going to talk about a very important topic, which is the difference between the prepositions for and since. People often get confused about their uses. Well, for and since are used to describe something that started in the past and still continues to the present. But there are many differences between their uses which makes the people confused. So without further ado, let's get started. So firstly, we are going to look at the uses of for and since in different situations. After that, we are going to compare between them. And lastly, we will see the common mistakes that we usually make. For is used with a period of time. We can also say for plus length of time. The length here means how long. So it means like how long is the time. So it can be like it's 10 minutes. 10 minutes is a length of time. 5 hours is also a length of time. It can also be 3 years or the next 2 hours. So we can say for is used when we measure the duration of something or how long it lasts. We have to remember that for has a starting point and an end point, and it can be used in different tenses. And it is often used as a number plus a time word. So here are some example sentences where we are going to use for in different tenses. Firstly, I studied in that school for 2 years. This talks about a duration for 2 years and it is in the past tense. After that, I will be there for around 3 days. This is in the future tense. After that, we say, I have been waiting for 2 hours. This is in the present perfect tense. So we can see that we can use for in different tenses. We can also use for with the time phrases. Well, time phrases are such as a couple of days, hours, or the next few hours. So for a couple of days is such as I am going to stay there for a couple of days. We are using for with the time phrase a couple of days or a couple of hours. For the next few hours, he is going to be busy for the next few hours. So we always use for with any kind of time words. After that, we have since. Since is used with the starting point or for time or a date. So we can say since plus starting point of a time. It refers to something that started in the past and continues until now. That means it's same as for, but there is a difference that for can be used in different tenses, but since is mostly used with the present perfect tense. So here are some example sentences. We have been eating since 7 o'clock. That means the period of our eating started at 7 and it is still continuing. After that, I have been living here since 2014. That means we started living here in 2014 and we are still living here. She owned this house since 1993. So 1993 is the starting point here. I haven't eaten since 3 o'clock. So 3 o'clock is a starting point. We can also say this road has been closed since the 7th of December. Here there is also a starting point, that is 7th of December. So we use since since 8 o'clock, since February, since 1997, since I left school, since the end of the last century, since Monday. We can also use some time phrase such as I haven't met many people since I have moved here. That means it doesn't actually always need a date or a time or fixed time. It can also be a time phrase, but it needs to be a starting point. So now we are going to look at the differences between them. I have been living here for 6 months. I have been living here since July. Well, the information we get here is the same, though the grammar is different. I haven't seen him for 10 days. I haven't seen him since 20 December. It's the same case too. I have been waiting for 2 hours. I have been waiting since 9 a.m. Let's get one thing straightforward. The thing about the tenses. We can use for with present simple, present continuous, present perfect continuous, or past simple, past continuous. That means all the tenses. But in case of since, we use the perfect tenses. That means present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous, future perfect, and future perfect continuous. One of the typical mistakes that we do is we use since plus any of the tenses, such as I am waiting since 8 a.m. But that's wrong. I have been waiting since 8 a.m. Remember, we use since with the perfect tenses. Now, a fun fact. The longest English word is 189,890 letters long. Well, we are not going to say it out loud here, and it's actually the chemical name for a protein. And the fun fact here is that it would take 3.5 hours to say it out loud. So that was all for today. Don't forget to tell me in the comments if you like this video. And please check out the other grammar lessons and vocabulary lessons that I have made in this channel. And don't forget to put a like, leave a comment, and share this video. And of course, subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon. Till then, stay safe and take care.